In this video, I want to discuss the dimensioning and the neatness of my drawing. It's critical that our drawings are dimensioned neatly and accurately. This is how we communicate our project idea to the manufacturer. If they have to take time to figure out the dimensions or to call us up and ask for stuff missing, that costs a great deal of money. So let's examine this as is. So right now I've populated the drawings with the dimensions used to create it. That may or may not be enough dimensions. So let's look for neatness first. This radius here crosses the object line, making it somewhat difficult to read. A better placement of this would be over here where it's clearer. Same thing when I move down to the front view. The 2.8 dimension is overlapping the 0.813. I should take a minute and drag it over here. As is this diameter crossing through these, it would be easier to read if it were over here. And the 5.8 crosses through the 1.625. So I'm going to move it down. But is that the best location for it? Ideally, dimensions are placed between views as long as there's room. So I'm actually going to click and hold on this one, and I'm going to drag it up above the part and release it. When I do that, I want to make sure the extension lines maintain the gap. Sometimes they won't, and I'll have to fix them up. So now that I've neatened up the dimensions, again, dimensions should be between views where possible. So I'm going to drag this one down and then release. And here I see, I'll just zoom in, I need to move the extension lines. So I'm going to click the endpoint and drag and drop them down to where they belong. And now that's neater. The next thing I notice is this drawing is poorly dimensioned because I have dimensions coming from more than one location. I have dimensions coming from this edge and from this edge, and that's a bad habit. That's going to lead to tolerance stacking issues, and it would be easier for the manufacturer if we just worked from one corner. So I should pick a datum and dimension from there. I don't have to identify it as a datum, but I should pick a corner or a place in the part and dimension as many features as possible from that location. So next I want to ask myself, this center line is fine. That shows this slot's on center this way and this slot's on center this way. But is that really what's important? Or should I redimension this again from a part corner? It's quicker and easier to set up and work from a part corner than to work from the center of the part. The next thing I need to do is to examine the drawing and say it's reasonably neat now, but is all the information there? For every feature, do I have a size and a location? And the answer is no. I don't know the depth of this slot or the depth of this slot. And as drawn, I can't dimension them because I'm not going to dimension to hidden lines. Over the next few videos, we'll look at how we would fully dimension this. So other dimensions that are missing is this corner here. I either need to know the angle or the distance from the bottom to this edge. So always take the time to neaten up your drawings and then to double check them. Ask yourself, for every feature, do I have a size and a location? And if not, how will I add it?